welcome to the episode 11 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. Oh snap! Arissa drops the bomb right at the beginning by saying the second Twisto's twist of the season is that Canada gets to be the HOH. This is going to be really interesting. Rochelle says that putting up Ika should prove to the guys that her trust lies with them and not the girls anymore. But really, she is just doing the dirty work for them. And just like Adele put it, these people are working for the guys' strategy, not their own. Anyone else tired of Sabrina crying? My goodness. I love Adele's nickname for her though, the evil witch of Big Brother Canada too. It's totally unnecessary for her to be so dramatic. We get it, you're doing all the dirty work for the guys, no one cares, and I can tell you, when it's time, the guys will cut you like a bitch. Oh, speaking of, Kenny tells Sarah that when it gets to the point, he's ready to cut ties with Sabrina. Ika approaches Kenny and says anything and everything to try to get on his side. Kenny says they are all valid points, and really, why does anyone want to live another week with Heather instead of Ika? Here's your random scene for the day. Who would have thought Heather and Ika would bond over building a pillow fort? Ika apologized to Heather for calling her names and being mean to her. Aw, how sweet. Hang on a second, here's the second random scene of the day. Netta and John are flirting in the bed while Adele is listening to music and dancing in the room. Netta and John basically ignore Adele, and Adele is doing random shit like singing into a shoe. Too funny. Randomly, Big Brother dropped a bunch of balls in the backyard, and all the house guests went crazy. Each ball had a message, and Sabrina found out that the secret message on each ball had the word count. So all the house guests started to count the balls. Ika was the last one to leave the backyard, and I gotta say, it was worth it for her because when Big Brother asked the house guests how many balls there were, Ika got it correct. So, what does she win? Holy crap. She heads to the backyard and sees a $5,000 check and letters from home. Those letters are for each house guest, and she has to decide which one to choose. Well, it might seem easy if no one was watching, but the house guests are watching. But Ika doesn't know. Oh, and before I go on, I gotta say this. This has happened in a previous Big Brother season, last year with Topaz. And I know some people didn't like it because it could screw your game, and others thought it was great as it added another element to the game. Now look, you might be saying, why is Ika talking out loud? She should just shut up. Well, I'm guessing Big Brother told her to talk out loud. That's my guess, and I think it's the truth. Big Brother needs the drama. They need the suspense. Although Ika went on and on as she called out the alliance in the house and saying Andrew is an asshole and Kenny runs the place along with Andrew, Ika is hoping that if she picks the letters, that people will be thankful and they will vote out Heather. But then the house guests might not care. Well, the moment of truth is here and shit is about to go down. Ika picked the money and she shredded all the letters. Obviously, everyone is pissed in the house and they all hate Ika. Kenny is giving her the middle finger, calling her names, and same as Andrew, and then all of a sudden, Sarah talks common sense. She says that everyone wants Ika out, she's on the block, and she's going home. She might as well take the $5,000 and kick it. The people that are crying and those who are upset with Ika are dumb. That's what you get for turning on her and being Andrew and Kenny's herd of sheep. If Ika wasn't on the block, I think it would be a different story. But damn, that was an intense moment. The votes are in, and do I even have to tell you who got evicted? It's common sense, right? Okay, by a vote of 8-1, Ika has been evicted. So you know when the evicted house guest comes out and talks to Arissa about everything that has happened? Well, it didn't happen. Arissa mentions that they will talk to her on the sideshow. Are you kidding me right now? That moment when you come out and get to talk it out and relieve some stress is so important. Now, Ika has to wait for the stupid sideshow. I'm not a fan of this decision. At the end of the episode, Arissa tells the house guests that Canada will be the HOH this week, and of course, the house guests are all shocked. Sabrina wouldn't shut up as she kept running her mouth saying that she knew that it was going to be Canada as the HOH. Hey, well guess what, Sabrina? Guess what I know? Canada is going to nominate you. Who do you think the second nominee will be? I'm going with Andrew, and I don't care who goes home as long as it's one of them. But if I have to choose, I'm going with Andrew. There's your episode 11 recap of Big Brother Canada Season 2. As usual, if you liked my recap, click the thumbs up below. If you have something to say, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.